Okay students, so question number 14. Now in this question also what they have said, y is equal to sine inverse in bracket 2x square root of 1 minus x square. You have to find out dy by dx. So I can differentiate both sides with respect to x, but this will be very difficult to differentiate. So again I repeat, if you can simplify this one and can make it in a simple form, this one, and after that if you differentiate, it will be much more easy for us, right? If you don't know that way, then what you can do is, the general way is sine, you bring this side means what? It will become sine y is equal to this one. Actually we are not bringing, okay? You understand why I said sine here because this way it's much more easy to remember, okay? That's why sine y is equal to, you will get 2x square root of 1 minus x square. Now left side you can directly differentiate, right side also you can differentiate using UV method, okay? Product rule, you have to use it in the right side. Now see, I will show you the simplification. You can try that method, okay? Now simplification, how you will do. So see here carefully. If I want to make this one in a simple form, then what I have to do is, this is sine inverse. Now I have to substitute in place of x something, right? Such that when I will substitute, this will become something in terms of sine, so that sine inverse and sine will get vanished, and whatever angles left out, that we will write down. After that we will differentiate right? Now the question is what you will substitute. In the previous question you have seen directly it looks like formula, but this one it does not look like any formula here. So what you will substitute here such that you will get this one in terms of sine. So see carefully here. If this looks like something, to make this one in terms of sine, this actually looks like formula, but you need to understand that. See carefully. This is something like 2. If I substitute in place of x sine of suppose a, okay? So in place of x sine of a, you know that 1 minus sine square a, it will be cos square a, and 1 minus cos square a, it will be sine square a. So you can think with cos also whether it will be beneficiary or not if you substitute in place of x cos, okay? Now I will substitute sine and see what is the advantage, and the moment I see all this, I can figure out. The reason is I have done many times this kind of problem, that's why I can figure out. So when you will practice, the moment you will see this kind of expression, you also will be able to figure out what you will substitute in place of x, such that you will get something which can be simplified, okay? So in place of x, if I substitute sine, see what will happen. This will be sine a, and this will be what? In place of x, if I put sine, you will get 1 minus sine square, which will give you cos square, right? Here it will be cos square a inside square root. So square and cos, this square root gone. So you see this becomes a formula now. Sine a cos a. Remember this one, what formula it is? Sine twice a. This is a formula of sine twice a. Sine twice a, what was the formula? Twice sine a cos a. So I'm going to use this one. So if I substitute in place of x sine, then I know that this will become sine twice a. So for understanding all this, you need practice only, okay? So I will give you some more question, you try those questions also, okay? After that also I will give. First I will give some questions today, then you practice that, and then I will give more tough question, okay, based on that. So see here, so we know that we have to substitute in place of x sine. So if I substitute sine of a, this will become sine twice a. So sine inverse sine will get vanished, and only twice a will be remain behind. So that one will be very simple to simplify, okay? So let x, we will substitute sine of a. Now see, if I substitute in place of x sine a, obviously everything will be in terms of a, right? Now differentiation we have to do with respect to x. So a, you have to change again. So what it will be? A is equal to sine inverse x. So wherever I will see a, I will replace that one with sine inverse x, okay? A will be sine inverse x. So let's differentiate this one. First let's simplify this. Y is equal to sine inverse in place of x sine a square root of 1 minus sine square a, okay? So what you will get here, sine inverse this one you will get twice sine A cos square A, which will give you sine inverse twice sine A, and this will give you cos A, right? This have squared, so it will come out as a, okay. So from this is an identity, sine inverse sine twice A, okay. So you know this one, this identity, right? What I can write, twice A, since sine inverse sine theta is equal to theta. You can write this if you don't understand this one. We know this identity. But in this case, this theta must lie within the range of this sine inverse, okay? Within the range of this one, whatever it comes here, within the range of sine inverse it must be, okay? So here y is equal to twice A. Now y is equal to, what is your A? A is sine inverse x. Now I can differentiate, but to differentiate again I have to bring this on this side, right? Actually you can differentiate directly also, okay? Dy by dx you can find out directly also, but you need to solve this one separately. So instead of solving separately, what I will do, I will solve it here only. So 2 I will bring this side first, sine I will bring, so it will be sine y by 2 equal to x. Now we will differentiate. Differentiating with respect to x, what you will get, d dx sine y by 2 is equal to d dx of x, right? So if you differentiate this one, this will be sine x form. So sine x, what is the differentiation? Cos x, right? Sorry, y by 2 cos x. Since in place of x you have y by 2, you have to differentiate that one again, y by 2. If you know how to differentiate directly, you can differentiate in this step only, okay? And this one will be 1. What you will get here, cos y by 2, this one 1 by 2 will come out. Let me write down here 1 by 2, okay? So dy by dx equal to 1, okay? So which implies, to bring that side, dy by dx equal to 2 by cos y by 2. Now you know how to write this, right? In terms of x you want to write down dy by dx. Now see, if I have to write down in terms of x, you see sine y by 2, I know it is in terms of x. Now cos y by 2, how I will write in terms of x? You don't have anything, right? So what I will do, this cos y by 2 only I will convert into sine. So what you will get, 2 by square root of this one, what I can write, 1 minus sine square y by 2. Can I write like this? If I write 1 minus sine square y by 2, what it is? Cos square y by 2. So it will come out, so you will get this one, right? So cos also I can convert into sine like this. So what you will get after this, by 1 minus, in place of this, x square. So this will be a differentiation. That's it. Okay, so you try this method, and you can try that general way also. If you don't know how to simplify like this, you can go for sine, you bring this side, after that differentiate both sides, okay, with respect to x. Just you have to use, you give a method here, and sine y try to convert in the form of x only, okay. So your last question for this exercise, y equal to sec inverse this one. Now does it look like any identity here? If you substitute here anything, can you convert this one in the form of sec, such that you will get sec inverse sec something? Now the problem is, this kind of identity I don't have, right? So let's see general way we can solve or not. Let's bring this one this side, what you will get, let's see. Again I repeat, you know that trigonometry is based on trial method, right? So always you won't be able to figure out from the question itself whether you will get answer or not. The method you have used, you have to give a try there, okay? So this will be sec, this right side, what it will be, 2x square minus 1. Now see, if I differentiate this one, I can differentiate like this also, okay? This is 1 by something, right? So this is u by v form also, you can take it, okay? So what I will do, instead of this fraction, can I convert this one? Can I write like this? This sec y, can I write 1 by cos y? See why I am writing this. I want to make this expression as simple as possible. Try to make whatever equation is given to you, try to make as simple as possible such that you can work with it easily. Okay, so I will try to make this one more simple. So how I can make that? This one, if I write 1 by cos y, this will be same, right? Like this. Now see, this is this one. Now if I reverse both side, what you will get? Or you can think like this: cos y, bring this side, this way. So you will get cos y is equal to 2x square minus 1. So you can see, very simple equation. Now you can easily differentiate this one, right? So differentiating with respect to x, what you will get? d dx cos of y is equal to d dx of 2x square minus d dx of 1, that is 0, this one, right? So this will be minus sin y dy by dx, and this one is equal to how much? 2 will be outside. Again, if you differentiate this one, you will get again 2 outside, x power will be 1 less 1 minus 0. Okay, so from this dy by dx you have to find dy by dx equal to 4x by minus sin y. Okay, again same thing, you have cos y in the form of x, but here it is sin y, so convert into cos form. This one 4x minus square root of this one, what I can write? 1 minus cos square y, right? So this one will give you 4x by minus I can write in middle, this one will give minus 2x square minus 1 whole square cos square y, right? This one cos y is how much? This one, so cos square will be how much? Whole square. So this is whole square. You solve this one, whatever comes out, that will be your answer. Okay, so try to solve this portion and you will get the answer. So you try. So your exercise is over here, right? So I will give you some question, you just try those differentiation. So basic one I will give. Sine inverse, you try to find out what is the differentiation and try to remember also this. You can use it as a formula also. d dx of cos inverse x means all the trigonometry function inverse you try to find out. Differentiation, what it will be? d dx of, let me write down like this: y is equal to sine inverse x, y equal to cos inverse x, y equal to tan inverse x, y equal to sec inverse x, y equal to cosec inverse x, and y equal to cot inverse x. Now you already know how to solve this one, right? Make it normal form and differentiate and see what comes out. Differentiation of sine inverse x. Okay, this you can use it as a formula. We are going to use this one in integration also. Okay, so this try to remember, differentiate this one and then try to remember that one. Note down somewhere, that will be your formula. We will use this one as a formula. Okay, so you try this one. If you cannot do, let me know, I will show you. Okay, and moreover I will give more question, not only this, more question on this implicit function. Okay.